What is up, you guys? Brooke here. Okay, now that the greetings are over with, it's time to put my hair up before we carry on further because I got kind of caught in the rain today, and I don't know, it just doesn't, it's feeling frizzy today, so I'm putting it up. So while I'm doing my hair, let's talk NaNoWriMo with you guys. So NaNoWriMo, it's been a week of it so far, a week and a day, because right now it is November 11th. So it's been a week and a day so far with Nano. So far, so good. I've been on track the majority of time. I don't think there was ever really a day where I had really fallen behind. I feel like today will be the day I really fall behind if I don't get some writing in. Because yesterday I went over to my parents' house so that way I could see my brother and my dad before they go on a business trip and stuff. So yeah, I had to go over there, only got like 800 words in for the day or so. And so now it's time to be writing some words. I'm behind probably around 2,000 words, maybe a little bit under 2,000. It's around 2,000 words. That's how behind I am right now. And that's okay, because it could be worse. I could be way more behind than that amount. So I'll take it. And I did want to address some things that are going to be changing for my book, because I've discovered that it is time to change up a couple things here and there in my story. It's not anything drastic, but then at the same time, is it though? I feel like it is a little bit drastic. It's not anything crazy dramatic of the things that I will be changing with the story, but it's all the changes are going to be surrounding and involving my protagonist. I am not enjoying my hair today. Come on. The main reason why I am wanting to change a few things is because I am thinking ahead. And oh wow, I just really don't like my hair. Okay, am I all good to go now? Is this good? Sure. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I am wanting to change a few things about my protagonist during NaNoWriMo, which I feel like is such a bad idea to do, but I feel like I need to do it now. I feel like I'm going to change a major detail of what my character looks like. And the main reason why is because I'm thinking ahead for future story ideas, for future things that I'm wanting to write about. And future things I'm wanting to write about needs to have some type of redhead as the lead. So lately I've just been like, okay, I need to make sure that it's necessary for that character in that future story, and that story that has no relation with my series / book that I'm working on right now. There's no relation at all, but I just know that I am wanting to have a future protagonist in a separate story have red hair. And because that protagonist needs to have red hair, I don't want this protagonist in my book currently to have red hair. Which to all of you all, this may not matter at all, but to me it matters a great deal, because my character went from a redhead to now something else. So today I'm going to be giving my protagonist another hair color, because I feel like this is so huge, because the main thing that I picture in my head whenever it comes to a character's physical attributes is hair. And so this is really, really big for me to try and decide what route to go in. And the other thing, this is actually probably the worst, biggest thing, and the one that I have no idea of what I want to do. I am going to rename my protagonist. Oh my gosh. During NaNoWriMo. I have a character in a future book story idea that needs to have red hair and whose name needs to be Cole. And Cole was going to be my protagonist's female name. In this book, that was going to be her name. Her name was going to be Cole. But with the idea that I have in mind for this other story and this other idea for a project, I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to make sure that gets saved for that person. It was the project that I was working on before this fantasy project. I was working on a fantasy project before this fantasy project, and the fantasy project that I had in mind before this one, the main chick's name was gonna be Cole. And I was just like, oh, I'll just carry all of that over to this protagonist over here because I want to write about a redhead named Cole. This Cole, who's a redhead, fits so much better over here in this story than she does over here. So that's what I'm going through right now, as it turns out. And another thing that's going on with me is that I have been changing a few things around in my apartment, and it wasn't really by choice. It really wasn't. It was more so to the fault of my new vacuum that I have. My vacuum that's one of those like poser Roombas. It's like a Roomba, but it's not the brand Roomba. Is that what it's called, Roomba? I got a Roomba type vacuum that Abby has also been entertained by. She's been on the fence of not knowing if she should be scared of it or if she should be having fun watching it. So that's been funny. But the thing that I'm bringing this up with is because my Roomba broke my fairy lights that sit behind me, and I'm so sad about it. I had the fairy lights that were dangling down the whole entire wall. You see them in my live streams. They dangle down the whole wall, and they would dangle and just barely touch the floor. And I wasn't even thinking about them whenever I had my vacuum go all over the apartment. My lights broke because the Roomba thingy sucked it in, and now my lights are dead. My fairy lights are gone. The fairies in them are also dead. And believe me, I tried clapping to get them to come back alive. You know, you gotta clap for fairies to show them that you believe. But alas, they did not come back alive. But that's okay. It's all good because I bought new fairy lights that will be coming in the mail from Amazon soon. So that's what's been going on in the apartment decor lately. And so, yeah, I need to start writing. I need to get going. Today's word count, I need to be reaching 16,670 words. That's where I should be at by the end of today. And right now, I have written 14,763 words. So I'm behind a little bit, but it's really not that by that much. Did you guys hear my cat? I think I need to feed her. Oh, yeah, I do, because look at the time. So, okay, before I start writing, let's go ahead and start feeding the cat, and then maybe even myself. She needs to eat, though, so I'm going to feed her, and then we're going to write and get those words, and yeah.
You already would have.
Why do you need all that magic?
Because I already used everything the dragon had in his shop to get to this pitiful little town.
Okay, we're going. I'm back. Oh my gosh. Okay, so today is the next day from when you guys last saw me. I am telling you, yesterday was my first worst day of NaNoWriMo, and of course that's the day that I'm trying to vlog on. Of course it ends up like that. But yesterday, I just was not in the mood to vlog. I was not in the mood to write. I just was kept pushing the vlogging off, which pushed the writing off. And then whenever it was finally time to write, then I was getting hungry. So I was thinking, okay, I'll just write and vlog after dinner. That's what I'm gonna do. And I ended up watching Once Upon a Time. And it really bothered me today at work that I didn't get to write as much yesterday. And so right now, since it's prime time, daytime, I mean, not really prime time, the sun is starting to set. But anyway, enough with the chatter. I gotta go do my routine and go get some writing in. And you all may not see this little get up here. I might get into some comfy clothes, which means sweats. Abby, hello girl. Are you curious of what I'm doing? What I'm doing, oh no, this tipped forward. What I'm doing is I got myself a heater for outside. Got myself a heater because it's starting to get a wee bit chillier. It's not bad cold, but it's starting to just get cold. See, even Abby agrees. That's why she's going in. But I think I'm gonna eventually need an extension cord for me to go outside and do this while I can also close the door because I don't want to have cold air going inside my apartment. But yeah, soon this will need to change here. But yeah, this is my view. I've showed this to you guys quite a few times, and if you even are following me on Instagram, you will see that I have shown off how this looks here on my balcony as I'm writing. Also, another thing is I've shown you guys on Instagram this tree that likes to watch me. Do you see that? See that eye right there? that eyeball right there on that tree, it likes to keep its eye on me. I think it likes to make sure that I'm actually writing, maybe, possibly. Douche. And here, let's go over a couple things. So here's my NaNoWriMo chart thingy-mabob. You can tell that yesterday was my first day of not doing so well. Right now I have a total of 15,018 words, where I should have ended off yesterday at 16,670. So yeah, I'm behind, not by much, until you look at today. Today I should be at 18,337. So, oh my gosh, I gotta get to some writing, y'all. And also, one more thing before I get started writing, I wanted to comment about how I really just don't care anymore about my socks matching. Like, there is no sock matching care given. But okay then, so let's get to writing. Oh my gosh, my makeup is messed up. Ignore this, ignore the smudges of stuff. It's kind of late. It's currently 12:16 in the morning and it's a weekday. I haven't really vlogged any shots of me writing so much. This isn't gonna be a very good writing vlog with the vloggy writing shots, so sorry about that. So I wrote like over 2,100 some words or so all together today, but because I entered in the second part of my word count after midnight, it's only showing up as today's amount. So it's showing today I have written, today as in Thursday now, it's showing today I have written 853 words, which was a great writing session. I had a great writing session. I felt really in the zone knowing what I was writing about whenever I sat down here to write. And then before dinner, I wrote over 1,200 words, which gives me around 2,100 words for, I'm gonna say, for Wednesday's total, even though it is showing up that it was kind of broken into two almost for yesterday and today. So I'm slightly behind, not by much though. I do think this weekend I'm going to catch up. And I did want to let you all know, because I had given you a heads up at the beginning of the vlog, that things were changing. And oh, by the way, I'm petting Abby over here. Hold on, let me have you see her. Look at her. God, you can't really look at her. Hold on. Look at her. This is where she is. Anytime that I am writing at my desk, she will sit right here next to me and I'll get to pet her, and she's just oh so cute right here next to me. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so at the beginning of the vlog, I was telling you all about changes that I wanted to make to my story, and the main changes was about my protagonist. I'm happy to say that I figured this out, and that Cole, who was my character's original name, her name was like Nicole Cole, that's what her name was. It was that name, which now it has changed to Liv, or shall I say Olivia, and Liv for short. So far, that's what it is anyway. We'll see if I end up changing it later on down the road, if I end up for some reason going, I'm not vibing with that either. But so far, I think Liv is in the books, and I'm excited about it because I think it sounds cute and also sounds kind of tough at the same time. I wanted a name that wasn't too girly sounding, and then her hair color I have picked out. She was just orange headed. She always had red hair, but I always said it was like orange hair for the most part. And her hair color now, I am happy to say, so far, we'll see if I change it, but right now it's caramel color. It's brown caramel, that slowly descends into a wee bit of blonde near the end of her hair. So I know that's not that big of a deal to know and to figure out about your character, but to me, I'm happy this has been decided because I kept trying to picture what my new character looked like. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up. I'm gonna be wrapping up this vlog here since tomorrow I gotta edit this footage so that way you all can see it and stuff. Sorry I didn't really get to do as much vloggy stuff for you guys. I feel like it was more so chatty, so sorry I didn't really get the vloggy bits in and stuff, and I just hiccuped, sorry. But I feel like this was good to kind of let you all know certain things that I have come into or I'm coming into play with the book. I've been having so much fun writing this. It's been so great to write the book instead of outline the book, because lately I have just been outlining all the time. So writing the book has been a blast. Let me know how you're doing during Nano right now. Are you going over your expected word count, or are you slumping right now and are needing to catch up? And if you liked this video, feel free to give me a big thumbs up below. I'd really appreciate it. And also don't forget to subscribe, because I post writing related content every week here, or at least I'm trying to during the month of NaNoWriMo. During NaNoWriMo months, I'm always on the fence if I'm going to be posting every single week or not. Next week, we'll see how I feel about posting something for you guys. Thank you all so much for stopping by today, and may the words be with you. Bye!